My name is Adilah Mohamed, and I was originally born in the United States, South Jersey to be exact, and later, in my later life, moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I had a good childhood. We were extremely poor, but we didn't know it. So we were poor, but we were still very happy. I had a pretty decent life. My mom was a single mom, so she basically raised us, me and my brother, by ourselves. We had grandparents, we had family all around the corner, so we had our own little village. My first passport stamp is Dominican Republic. Afterwards, I think we've been to Jamaica, we've been to Mexico, we've been to Italy and 3 African countries, Tanzania, Rwanda, and now Kenya. So we've traveled quite a bit. Recently we went to Dubai. And my next big trip is gonna be China. We came to Kenya from Rwanda. We already was on the continent. So we came to Kenya just for 2 weeks. We came to Mombasa. At that time we had my mother with us, and she was swimming every day. She was enjoying life. She loved Mombasa. She loved being here in Kenya. So when we went back to Rwanda, the focus was, let's do what we got to do so we can relocate. Within, I think, 10 days from us coming back from Mombasa, my mom passed away of cancer. So her last happy moments was here in Kenya, in Mombasa. For me, that was just a confirmation. I wanted to be where my mom was happy at. Within a week of her passing, left and came over to Kenya. I took that time, 6 months in Mombasa to heal. I was grieving the loss of my mom. I lost purpose. I really didn't know what to live for anymore. Kenya doesn't miss on anything. It has everything. Everything, every kind of mall, every kind of restaurant, every kind of experience that you could possibly want. I want to say the driving is so uncivilized. It doesn't make any sense. And it's strange because it really doesn't have to be that way if certain things was in place. But the driving will give you gray hair if you don't have any.
I was originally born in Cincinnati, Ohio, in the United States, of course. So that's where I was originally born and raised. I was actually teaching. I was dealing with students with special needs, students with learning disabilities, dyslexia, teaching them how to read. I just got here. This is August 2024. That was my first visit to Africa. Initially, I was looking at Ghana. Initially, my godfather, Professor James Small, he has like a hotel in Ghana, so he was always doing these tours to Ghana every year. Well, I've been recently to Kisumu. Yes, Kisumu was beautiful. I connected more with Kisumu than Nairobi. I was standing in front of Lake Victoria and I cried like a baby. It was just so overwhelming, but it was beautifully overwhelming, right? I felt like my ancestors were saying to me, this is what I wanted you to see. This is what I wanted you to experience.
I was a teacher for 18 years. I taught chemistry, high school, chemistry and health. I taught all subjects, middle school, elementary. Africa, period, was on my list of places to be and places to go. I've always wanted to come. I just didn't have, I guess, that support that I needed, or at least that, there was maybe a fear. Everybody who knows me knows I've always wanted to come to Africa and I've always wanted to live abroad. So it wasn't a surprise. It was more like, oh my God, you're living your dream. You're doing what you wanted to do.